Hey there guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you my strategy to make this boss cheese take 10 minutes, and it's not going to take you 20 with this if you follow everything. This also could have been a little bit shorter if I didn't get spawned out there for some reason, so I guess be careful of that if you want to make this quick. A few things that you can do here at the beginning are you could rally and then jump off if you don't have full ammo, and then you'll start over again, so that's something you could do there. But otherwise, drop the rally barricade, and then you're going to be going back to it later. And first, I'll go through all of the loadouts, and if you guys want, I can put some dim links in the description if that makes it easier for you. If you're unsure of the things that I'm talking about, can do one for all three characters. Wouldn't take me very long. So comment down below and like that if somebody already commented it to show me that that's something that you would like. Because I know there's a lot of new players that might not completely understand some of these things. Also, if you can give this video a like if you enjoyed it or found it helpful, that really helps the video do better. And then if you can watch through the whole thing, that also makes YouTube happy. So that also like your subscription, but only if I've earned it. Now, we'll go through the loadouts first because this is one of the most important parts. So first off, for the Warlock, you're going to want to have Wither Horde on because you're going to be the person keeping up the Wither Horde doing damage. And then another GL is what I found best. So you would shoot the boss with the Wither Horde, switch to the other GL, shoot it, reload it, and then Wither Horde will automatically reload if you have the catalyst, so then you can shoot another Wither Horde shot there. And the guy that I was with here, he was counting 4 seconds between each of his shots, and that seemed to allow him to continuously go all by himself, which was really cool. Now you also want to have the Rift on, because Empowering Rift is going to give you more damage. Then Well, of course, because it's just good. Now, another thing you can use for an exotic would be I Have Another World. That increases the recharge rate of your grenade, melee, and rift abilities. Not very many people use it, but that is there. And then for the Warlock, you're going to want to build into Recovery and Intellect. Recovery is going to give you your rift back, Intellect super, of course. So that's what you're going to need for the Warlock. Pretty straightforward. Your main job is just to keep that Wither Horde on him. Call out to the Titan if you need help. Do not lose the damage, otherwise resetting is going to extend your run by quite a bit, and it will not be fun. So now for the Hunter. The Hunter, your main job is just to debuff the boss as often as possible, in as many ways as possible. So that's what we're focusing on for you. Now the Hunter, you're going to load in with Tractor Cannon, and you're going to use those shots, or if you rally wipe and then you have another rally flag available to you, you're going to use those shots, then go back and rally again so you have Tractor for as long as possible. And watch the boss, because once the purple effect kind of goes away from her, then you can hit her with the Tractor Cannon again. It says 5 seconds, but it gives you more like 7 seconds on the debuff. And then another thing that you're going to want to have is Deadfall. Do not use Mobius Quiver. Deadfall lasts longer and gives a bigger damage, or I should say a bigger debuff. So rock that. Then you're going to want to have Gambler's Dodge on, because that's going to allow you to dodge and get your melee back. And you have Smoke Bomb, which is what you're going to be focusing on there, and that weakens the boss. So you could try to build into strength, but just go with the dodge. It's a lot simpler to run Gambler's Dodge, because you're going to get that dodge in, what is it now, like maybe 15 seconds or something, or 16 seconds. This is going to be a lot faster than the melee, so you just throw a melee. When your dodge comes back, dodge underneath the boss. You get it back, you can throw the melee again. And you can also use Frosties if you want. This just requires more running around, but that is going to decrease the cooldown on your abilities. So there's that. Now you're also going to want to have Void Reserves on your chest piece, because that's going to allow you to hold more Tractor ammo when you load in or rally the first time, and then when you rally the second time. And then you're going to want to build into Mobility and Intellect. So Mobility to be able to get your dodge back, to get your Smoke Bomb, and then Intellect just to get your super. So there's that. Now the Titan is the most important part, and there's more moving parts here. So this one maybe you guys would want to dim loadout. But for the Titan, you're going to be rocking Bubble, because it's going to give you more damage, as well as a few other things. Then you need to have no backup plans on, like I do, and a shotgun. So when I have an overshield going, and it says on the left side there, void overshield, and I have a shotgun out, I'm getting 25%, or no, actually it's 35%, I believe. with this setup here. And the reason that this is happening is just a bug. So if you have a void overshield and are holding a shotgun and then a wither horde is on something else, you're getting that 35% damage buff that's supposed to be applied to the shotgun to the wither horde. So just a nice little cheese, nice little bug that Bungie has caused when they changed the no backup plans. And of course, I mean, this works with not just wither horde, but other weapons as well that have a lingering effect for when you're holding a shotgun. But that's besides the point. And then you're also going to want to have for your aspects on is going to be offensive bulwark. I believe I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's the one that has the picture of the bubble on it. And then of course Bastion, because both of those are going to give you an overshield. The offensive one is going to give you a overshield when you're inside of a bubble, and you have to be in the bubble. You can't step, like as soon as you step out, the overshield goes away. So just stay in the bubble and hopefully the Warlock can keep the damage up. And then Bastion is just going to give you the overshield with your barricade. Now for barricades, rock the rally barricade because it takes less time to charge. So pretty simple there. And then the only fragment you really need to have on the Titan is going to be Echo of Persistence. And this just increases your Void Overshield from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. So rock that. It does give you minus 10 resilience, which kind of sucks because for the Titan, you want to build into resilience and intellect. Those are going to be your two best things just because resilience is going to give you your barricade back, and intellect, of course, is going to give you your super back. So this worked really well for us. I mean, this is the full run from when we first damaged the boss to when the boss died, and just a little over 10 minutes. If we didn't goof up in the beginning, we probably could have had less time. Also, the Warlock can put on Strand, hit her with that melee, the little needle melee, where you throw like those 3 things out, whatever it's called, and then kill themselves, get revived. They'll be doing damage with that, which will be, I think it's like 1,050 for the ticks at base, which isn't too bad. So some nice extra damage. And then they can switch to well after that. So that's another thing you could do to speed it up and maybe even beat our time. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything else you can really do because like the Hunter, just debuff, 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 do as much as possible. Watch your timers, get those abilities on there. Titan, make sure you are putting down that rally barricade as soon as you get it and holding the shotgun out. If you need to switch to the Wither Horde to help out the Warlock, do it because you do not want to have to reset. Otherwise, that's going to totally screw up your run, and then you have to wait for ammo to come back, and it's not fun. And then the Warlock, you have a very simple job. Shoot the Wither Horde, and then shoot the other grenade launcher, which I found just that rotation to be the best. But if you have 4 seconds between your Wither Horde shots, you should be fine with the ammo regen. And again, do not have a bunch of heavy ammo because it will not give you special ammo then. And if the Titan, if you need to step in because the Warlock has something goofed up, definitely do it. And for the love of God, be safe when you are using your abilities if you're going to do this where we are, because you do not want to, instead of hitting F for your super, hit G, finish the ghost, and have to start all over again. And then this is just our spot because the Hunter, you do not need to jump to hit her with tractor cannon. Just stand underneath of her. If you do get too close, then you're going to goof it up and you're going to start the encounter. Then you have to start all over again. But hopefully you guys found this video helpful and informative. Again, I can put the links down below for any dim stuff. If you are interested in that, please let me know. Comment down below. If you have any questions about what I have explained, comment down below. I'm going to pay attention and try to answer all of them to the best of my abilities and explain hopefully in a useful way. I might end up doing the dim links just because I think it makes life easier. Also, if you guys can give this video a like again, it really helps the video do better. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, because YouTube will also be happy that the watch time is high in here, which is ridiculous. And then if you feel like this information was helpful and I earned your subscription, if you could subscribe, that's awesome. But yeah, go abuse this. Bungie did release a hotfix today, didn't fix it. So it's still out there, and enjoy your very easy loot. So I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out. It's pretty much done here, but I'll catch you guys in the next one.